Have you ever wanted to experience the feeling of pure dread and unfathomable pain? Look no further than Guns and Blackpowder. Practically, this is just another zombie game. There is a slight twist though. Instead of guns, you try to survive with muskets. Also, you can play as a literal musician. Pretty cool. Want to play as an engineer building defenses for Christ? Yes, sir. Sign me up for that. Basically, defend from zombies. So how does this game work? Part 1, Game Modes. Well, there are a couple game modes. The one I most hate is that endless one. I cannot find an actual server with other game modes. On the flip side, you suffer for so long waiting for a rescue that's never to come. You respawn after every wave, which is good, so the game mode is actually just not 3 minutes long. Also, it's super fun to talk to people, so yeah. Quite boring as you just survive endlessly. Worst game mode. Second game mode is known as Objective. Basically, you've gotta head down, and there's an actual rescue. It's very good, since you actually have some hope of making it down and escaping the eternal wrath of this zombie apocalypse. You can respawn luckily, so you don't have to be too skilled to win. Also, you have to sacrifice a guy to win. Sad. I have skill issue. Very big skill issue. Third game mode is Holdout. Basically, you build a massive bridge to escape when in reality there are zombies on the other side, so there is no point unless you can fend them off also. Which is almost impossible because you just repaired a bridge in absolutely freezing conditions. Also, you can get cold, and you lose health unless if you decide to either head into the church or some random house to be a bit warmer. Part 2, Mechanics. There are a bunch of regiments where you can have unique uniforms. You have a couple of different ranks you can play as. Infantry if you want a musket, officer if you think you're better, seaman for the shotgun, musician if you can't fight, and sapper to defend the Lord. Incredible. Part 3, Maps. Maps in the game are either designed with no exit, meaning you have to fend off until you can't last, or there is an exit or potential exit in the maps. The maps are of good quality, and there are many maps such as San Sebastian, some French fortress, and some other maps. You also have Game Pass regiments, although you don't need them to play. You also have special ranks such as Chaplain, which can pull out a crucifix and stop any zombie invasion. The lore of this game is so expansive. Basically, some random virus decided to reanimate some random people. Glad we are not in that timeline. Part 4, Guns and Weapons. This part will be short because pre-20th century guns are pretty uninteresting except the Maxim gun. You have a musket, a pistol that has absolutely horrible reload in comparison to a modern one, a shotgun, and some melee stuff like a saber, not the fighter jet, an axe, and a literal stick of chicken. Part 5, Conclusion. This game is very good for a game that's unfinished. Many maps, good game modes, and actual zombies which work. My rating? 9 out of 10. The -1 because of my skill issues. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time.